Known nationwide for his blunt and unconventional leadership style, New Jersey Governor Chris Christie has mastered the art of giving it to you straight, and that is exactly what he did this week in his State of the State address, in which he announced his intention to institutionalize an across-the-board 10% income tax cut and still increase state aid to education. Now, state Democrats immediately challenged the governor's proposal, arguing that cutting taxes now would be fiscally irresponsible. Here's how Governor Christie responded to that.
When they wanted to spend over $1 billion of money last year that we didn't have, none of them were concerned about being fiscally responsible, the ones who are talking about it today. But when we talk about giving you some of your money back, then they want to be fiscally responsible. All of a sudden now, it's time to, squeeze tight. It's like your money is stuck in their dead cold hand, and you're trying to pry it out of there, and they won't let it out. No, they don't want you to take it. For God's sake, don't take it. We can figure out a better way to spend it than you can. Baloney. Nobody knows how to spend your money and invest your money better than you.
Now, meanwhile, even though the governor decided to sit out the 2012 presidential race, he has been hard at work on the campaign trail, stumping for GOP frontrunner Mitt Romney, the former Massachusetts governor. He joins me now in studio, the man himself, New Jersey Governor Chris Christie. How are you?
Good, Sean. How are you?
I got to tell you, all these viral videos of you in these town halls, I don't think I've ever seen a politician having as much fun as you.
They don't pay me enough not to have fun. Listen, this is great stuff. We're getting to change America. And I look at a state like New Jersey, blue state, 700,000 more Democrats than Republicans, took it over. It was $13 billion in deficit, highest tax rates in America, worst business environment in America. And I say, listen, this is a perfect job for me. We got no place to go but up if we have the guts to do the hard things. And over the last 2 years, we've done the hard things. We've held the line on taxes. Now we're going to cut taxes.
Why are all these politicians, I watch you closely, and Rudy Giuliani was a lot like this in New York. And that is that you go right at the media. You're at a town hall. Well, I let you speak. Remember the moment when the guy accused you of planting questions? Yep. And I'm like, well, who are you? I didn't plant you, obviously.
Yep.
You have this ability. Why don't more politicians? Why are they so timid, afraid to go out, meet people, have town halls, be confronted with tough questions?
I think the political strategists of the world, who a lot of us listen to, always are cautioning you to play it safe. To keep things small. And I just says, that's not my attitude. That's not who I am. That's not how I live my life. I want to be aggressive. And I want to tell people what I really think. And you know what? Especially now, Sean, I think you know this. People just want the truth. They know some of the truths are ugly. And they're not looking for you to make them feel good by telling them what you think they want to hear. They want to hear the truth, and they want to hear a plan about how to get out of the hole that we've dug ourselves as a country.
Do you remember when the Star-Ledger had a report about literally tens of billions of dollars of wealth leaving your state?
Yeah.
Have you been able to stop that bleeding?
Yeah, I think we have, and we're going to continue it by cutting income taxes. New Jersey has one of the highest income tax rates in America. And we're going to cut those rates 10% over the next 3 years. And I love the Democrats who come back at me and say, oh, no, now, Governor, you can't do that because it wouldn't be responsible. I mean, they only care about being responsible with your money if you pour it into the black hole that's Trenton and they get to spend it.
Right.
And it's not right. And so I think we have to continue to be aggressive about the things we believe in. I tell my staff all the time, we're better at doing the things that we do, but we're also right. And there's no substitute for being right, and there's no reason to be shy about saying that we're right about these issues and they're wrong.
There's a lot of confidence in you. Scott Walker's another one. John Kasich's another one. Bobby Jindal's another one. Nikki Haley's another one. I mean, it seems like the Republicans have a pretty deep and strong bench. And if your state's successful, and Ohio's turned around, Wisconsin, Walker went from a $3.6 billion budget deficit per capita, the highest in the country, to a couple $100 million surplus.
And listen, Republican governors around the country are doing the job that needs to be done, which is first to correct the excesses of the last 8 years before we got there, mostly by Democratic governors that we replaced, and then to put ourselves on a path to growth. Because the way this country becomes great again is for us to grow again, to grow new businesses, grow new jobs, give people more of their own money to be able to do that and to have the dream that we want our children and grandchildren to have. Republican governors are doing that. One you didn't mention that you should, Susana Martinez in New Mexico.
Fair enough.
Another one that's doing really well. You should keep your eye on her. She's a real star.
I agree with you. Another rising star. All right, let's go to presidential politics.
Sure.
First of all, any regrets about you not getting in? A lot of people in this country wanted you to jump in this race.
Incredibly flattering, but no regrets. I love being being governor of New Jersey. It wasn't the right time in my heart for me to do this. And so I'm just thrilled to be the governor. And I think we're making a real difference by what we're doing in New Jersey for the entire country, by setting an example of what can be done if you're willing to be tough and stand up.
All right, we're going to take a break here. When we come back, I got to ask you the predictable question. If asked, will you serve? Don't answer.
I won't.
You know,
I won't answer.
And I better not tick you off. I've seen what you've been able to do to some of these.
Be ready, baby. You never know.
I mean, now you're a Jets fan like I am.
Yeah.
I love Mark Sanchez. All right, can you throw like Mark Sanchez?
No, I can't throw like Mark Sanchez, but I'm not bad.
All right, we're going to see what you got. We'll have much more. The New Jersey governor will throw us out. And then still to come, he promised his unconventional endorsement. Herman Cain is here tonight to make good on his word. He'll explain. But first, Governor Christie throws us out. Here you go, Governor.
Got it.